Hello, and welcome to this informational presentation about the 2016 Hayward Air Rally. My name is Tom Neal, and I am a member of the Rally Organizing Committee and longtime competitor as Race 7-1. What is the Hayward Air Rally? In short, it's a flying competition based on time, fuel, and navigation to various checkpoints. You get to test your flight planning and piloting skills and have a lot of fun doing it. The Hayward Air Rally is the longest running event of its type in the world, 52 years and still flying. What is this event about? Basically, it's a long cross-country flight scored on time, fuel, and navigation. The rally is flown in two legs, each approximately 250 nautical miles long. Each leg is timed separately from takeoff to an airborne timing checkpoint. Fuel is also scored for each leg, and of course fuel consumption is from engine startup to shutdown. Along the way, you have to identify checkpoints that are not disclosed until the course briefing on the day before the rally, so you cannot practice the actual course ahead of time. Prior to departure from Hayward, you will turn in the first portion of the scoring form with your estimated time en route and fuel burn for each of the two legs. The team closest to their predictions for both legs combined wins. In other words, low score wins. You can enter in either analog or digital class depending upon the equipment in your airplane. Digital class is for airplanes that want to use GPS and digital fuel flow. Scoring is a bit different with multipliers for time and fuel. The rally is scored on time, fuel, and navigation. Time is scored at the rate of 1 point per second that you are off from your pre-flight estimate. Fuel is measured to the tenth of a gallon, but the score is calculated as a percentage of your total burn so that it levels the playing field for larger aircraft that have higher fuel consumption. Navigation is based on visual checkpoints and GPS data. Again, the lowest score wins. The 2015 course looked like this. Each airplane carries a GPS tracker that we can use to assist with scoring. You navigate to each of the various checkpoints, and as you can see from this replay of the GPS data, even with today's modern navigation and a lot of pilot experience, there is still some disagreement about the best path to get from point A to point B. For 2016, we have a new destination. For the first time ever, we are going to Reno, Nevada, specifically the Reno-Stead Airport, home of another great aviation event, the Reno Air Races. So the 2016 course will be very different. Why would you be interested in doing this? Well, to start with, it's a fun weekend of flying with a great group of people. There are cash prizes and trophies for the winner. This is an opportunity to practice your pilotage skills and to make sure that you really are familiar with your aircraft's performance and navigation capabilities, and a chance to do some precision flying. You also help sponsor the Air Rally Committee's efforts to supply scholarships to the EAA Air Academy. So far, we've sent over 20 kids to aviation summer camp. But really the best part of winning this event is that the winner gets not only the biggest trophies and the biggest prize money, but their airplane will be immortalized on next year's t-shirts. Here are some examples of past year's winners. Wouldn't it be great to see your airplane on the shirt that everyone is wearing next year? This is not a race. The word race carries the connotation of speed, and this is definitely not a speed contest. We don't call it a race anymore. That's why we changed the name to the Air Rally. This is about making you a better pilot and giving you bragging rights when you do well. There are some ways in which you can easily do well in this event. Flight plan carefully. You really can win this in the planning stage. You need to put in the effort to come up with accurate numbers, and then of course you have to fly the plan that you have created. You do need to know your fuel burn. Scoring is heavily weighted to fuel. Here's a hint. When it comes to climb, it's about the time, not the altitude. Here's how the schedule works. For 2016, the rally takes place from June 23rd to 25th. Thursday is check-in and impound day from noon to 4 p.m. At check-in, you will receive the rally course book in which you will find what the course is going to be for the following day, and you get to start your flight planning. At 4 p.m., there is a briefing that reviews the course information along with any last-minute changes or updates. We also talk a lot about the safety of flight along the course. You must attend this mandatory briefing. Friday is rally day. That's when we launch out of Hayward, fly the first leg up to Reading, get fuel and lunch there, and then continue on the second leg to Reno, where, on Saturday night, we will have an awards dinner and the presentations of the trophies. What does the rally look like? The next few slides walk us through the weekend. Prior to arriving at impound and check-in, you will need to put on your rally numbers. Your number is assigned to you after you register for the event. At check-in and impound, your aircraft will be checked for any prohibited equipment, which might be covered if you're not going to use it. Your race numbers will be verified, and we'll check your pilot paperwork as well. Of course, there are a few people that take the prohibited equipment thing just a little too far. At check-in, you will receive the rally course book, which includes the checkpoints. With this in hand, you can begin your flight planning. Your flight planning can be accomplished with paper charts, iPads, computers, spreadsheets, an E6B, paper and pencil, whatever you want to use. What you get to use during flight is defined by your entry class, either traditional or digital. On Friday morning, you'll get flagged off of 28 left at Hayward. That's when the clock starts on your time estimate. Of course, some of us have too many clocks running while we track our time for this event. Here's an example checkpoint along the route. There is a question with multiple choice answers. It's a really good idea to take a picture of the checkpoint as you fly over, just to prove you were there. You will circle the best answer in the race book and put that answer on your final score sheet. Here's what it looks like when flying over a timing checkpoint. And here's the in-cockpit view from one of the 2014 timing lines. At the end of each leg of the flight, you fuel your aircraft for scoring. The fuel meter is zeroed and then covered. There is a correction factor posted on each calibrated truck. Once you have finished fueling your aircraft and hand back the nozzle, we uncover the meter and record the amount pumped. The pump correction factor is applied during the scoring process. The final corrected amount pumped is compared to your pre-flight estimate to calculate your fuel score for that leg. After everyone has landed in Reno, it's off to the hospitality suite in the hotel. There you will find food, drinks, and a chance to socialize with your fellow pilots and talk about how well you did, or didn't do. You never know who you might run into in the hospitality suite. We've had aviation writers, an astronaut, even world-famous airshow performers. While enjoying a beverage or two, you will likely be regaled with tales of how the other competitors did that day. But these tall tales, and believe me, there are a few very tall tales, only last until the awards banquet, when the truth is revealed and the trophies, prize money, and score sheets are handed out. We award trophies out to 10th place, along with cash prizes. We also have a number of special awards for things like Best First Timer, Most Adversity Overcome Along the Course, and the ever-popular Tail End Charlie for the person who is dead last in the standings. Believe it or not, there are actually people who compete for that. If you are interested in joining us, and we hope you are, for this fun and educational aviation event, please visit our website at www.airrally.org. Our website allows you to download a registration packet, get information about the hotel, and learn about past courses and results. Thank you for spending a little time to learn about this great event. We hope to see you on the starting line this June.